Um, can I do this? There we go. So when you get to this screen, guys, um, this is where you're going to get the acknowledgement of, well, this time it's not going to because I've done that, but because I've already like came in. But when you get to this screen, guys, and you haven't already like went through the humps and hoops of blah 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 blah, like every little pop up, because it's going to go to this, and you have to come back over here, click this again. It's going to give you the pop up, and it's going to bring you back over here. You're going to click this again, and you're going to do this about 3-4 times until you get into the game. And then when you get into the game, you're able to play. So yeah, just forewarning, FYI, that is going to be a thing, and it's going to be annoying. It's done this for basically last night when I first installed this, because I actually got this basically for $10. You might ask how? Just let your PlayStation Plus run out. Like if it's about to run out, literally if it ends today or it ended yesterday, let it run out and then come to this game on the store page. And then instead of like having the regular discount, it'll actually just say take online, and just make sure you're actually in the store page for this game. When you click on it and it's the base version, you can only do the base version this way. You're going to click on it and you're able to literally hit take online, and you're paying for PlayStation Plus, and you get this game for free through the PS Plus. Technically, you pay only $10 for this game. Alrighty. That's what I did, and I don't own the DLCs yet. That's something I might look at to buying in the future after I finish the base game and see how I feel about it completely. But I can already tell you it's turning out to be a pretty okay game. When I say pretty okay, the combat isn't really bad. It's not super clunky either. And for a Ubisoft game, I do got to give a round of applause. When Ubisoft made this game, they actually made smooth movement. When I say movement, I don't mean like how your character moves about. I'm talking about like when you're looking around, like when you look left, right, up, or down, it's not feeling clunky. It actually feels kind of smooth. At least for the way that I've been playing, it feels smooth. It doesn't feel like the clunkiness of a original Ubisoft game. And now if they could actually just use the look around mechanics they use in this game for their future games, it would actually be a whole lot better for future games coming. Right? But with that aside, guys, like it's actually really good. When getting in here, I am like under the quest line, the missing hunter. You can see last played July 25th, 2026 at 1:53 p.m. So you guys can see literally not that long ago. It's like 1 p.m. for me. So you guys get to actually see like my time there, the date and time, right? But you don't get to see my name, which is good. There is a store in this game, so you are able to buy like other content. So if we hit visit the store, you guys can see like if you come through here for this stuff, you can actually get like skins. So you get like packs, or you can get like different colored stuff you can put on your, you know, flying friend, and this, which I kind of like this one and this one, because that's technical the movie. Oh, this one's even better. But yeah, you guys can see you get to go through and take a quick little look see, and you get pack stuff like that. You can get the Acrons, which, you know, this is just the colors of your pet. Weapons, so this is like your weapons pack, so you can skin your weapons and throw stuff on to make them look a little different, but also actually get weapons too, by the way. Like this right here, Slim Skull's Premium Longbow, so it's an actual bow. Characters, you actually can get like characters into here, so you're actually able to put other stuff on, make it look pretty nice. Utility, so this is actually where you can get like, you know, wings and, you know, gear pack. And then the add-ons, which by the way, there's actually multiple different add-ons, because you can do Secrets of the Spire, the Skybreaker, you can actually get
Justify
from the
you're on the TV
ashes.
and Eli can hear you.
Okay. And I am actually thinking about getting the season pass at some point too. Maybe, if I like this game. But yeah, this game is actually very, very good. I just don't own the DLC at the moment. But my beginning like thoughts of this game is it's good. The hunting was kind of a little bit weird in a way. When I say weird, um, the weak points don't always like do the job. Um, Sometimes you need like two shots on a weak point. Even with like what you get early on and then the animals you have to hunt, sometimes take two. Just want to make sure you understand that when you're entering the game. But it's actually not that bad. And you do have like this little hunter's vision. So you just like, for us, you hold R1. For PC, I don't know what it is. Xbox, I don't know what it is. But we hold R1 and you get this little hunter's vision and it highlights stuff through, like you can see that little plant there through the tree. It highlights it. And you can actually inspect the stuff and read about it if you really want to read that. It tells you about what it is, what it does, and this vision actually highlights so you're able to walk up and see that now I can grab. So this is a healing plant, so I'm not needing it because my sack is full, but you can actually do that to get other stuff. There's other plants, like if I can find one right quick. Oh, that's not where we're going.
Yes, this one will do nice.
We're looking for something that highlights like that, but it'll look like blades of grass in a way. It won't look like actual plants. It'll look like blades of grass. I might have collected all of it around here, but it's pretty much how you get sticks to make ammo for your bow. And I do need to find some so I can show you guys what it looks like. Because I do need to collect more later. And there is actually kind of like a Mario feeling to this game in a way. So if you want to know what I'm talking about with that, you can actually do a long jump and then jump directly after that to give a little extra second in the air. And the little gather mini game with this, some of it is actually like this. So you can kind of see how this kind of deals with like rotation. I do that and then you do R2. And then you can see I got a pristine and it's rain. So you're able to like gather stuff, which is actually really, really nice. But it actually tells you what direction you need to go in sometimes. So it's like a little, mini game where you do that. And I think it's just more biased off of like what direction the fruit hangs on the tree. Do you pull right, pull down, or, if it's like a berry on the ground with an upwards pointing sack, then you have to pull up. Type of deal. I believe that's how that's worked because that's how it's been shown so far to me. Oh, something said grab right here. What was it? That. Okay, so this is how you get sticks. This is what we were looking for. So if I grab this, boom, stick. And we're going to grab a good amount of these so that way I'm able to craft a good amount of arrows. But yes, that's what we're looking for when it comes to like sticks. There is roaming animals here. Now they're not like so prevalent that they're everywhere. But when I use my hunter's vision, we got some more sticks down here. You'll occasionally see an animal through the wall that's walking, stuff like that. This has the old, tracking thing where you do this and like, oh my God, what game is that actually? Far Cry Primal. Remember how we used to have that little like scent thing where you can actually see scent trails, and it's like a little thing that shows like a line in the air that looks misty. You actually get to do that. Like when you do this, it'll actually show scent trails. If you have a mission that requires you for tracking, you can actually track the scent trail of stuff. And same with animals, but I don't think I can do that naturally outright right now. That's something that I might have to get the ability for later to just outright track. But you can see, like, I can read about this if I wanted to, additional info, blah, blah. I do need to figure out how to get some of the stuff in the game, because some of it I still haven't, like, figured out naturally yet. Because we are supposed to get mushrooms, because it's used in cooking. And yes, there is cooking, crafting, and all different types of stuff found in this game. You can parkour in this game, as you can see I've already been doing. directly on screen, and it's actually pretty good. Oh, okay. So right here, I'm going to guess maybe we need to do something like this and then R2. Okay, so it's not nighttime, but there we go. Boom, scale bark. Got it. And you can just try to figure out which direction you actually have to like pull the stuff. But that's actually pretty cool that I actually learned that pretty quickly. And there's also these right here, so you can see these. I don't have to do that with. I can just hold square on like any other natural game. Boop. We're going to grab one of these. Got another one pristine. Nicely done. Okay, let's inspect this right quick. So I think this is the flower they were on about being closed for their clothing. Boop. We're going to come over here. Okay, don't need another one of those just yet. Now, usually around water is where the animals are usually found at, and down here is where we just left from, right there. Over there is naturally where our mission objective is, and there is a way to toggle if you want to feel more immersed into the game right now, because I'm still learning where everything is. I have it where it's like actually pointing out, but if we do this, you can actually go to settings. We are going to go to gameplay, and you're going to see here I have guided and always visible. You can actually set this to being like exploration. So now if I do this, you can see that no longer happens. And to actually gain where I need to go, I would do this. Or to actually explore the game. So it's something you would have to like know where to go. That's why right now at the moment I have guided and always, which by the way, you can also do Navi senses only. So you're actually still doesn't show up until I do this, right? So you can actually have it in any way you guys want it. And this way I could probably look at it and do the same, but I don't want to be in my Navi sense and then have that like block out, you know, like what I'm looking for. Oh, right here. So right here I can inspect this and you can see unknown wildlife scent. We are now tracking this. So I'm actually able to like walk with this and try to figure out what dropped this scent. And I'm actually glad that I've seen this, so you guys can actually see how to do that. And right there, you can see there's wildlife down there. And with that wildlife, I believe I'm going to need my other bow, and it did not save with that. So I need to figure out why that didn't save. Because technically this is supposed to be equipped right here. I was supposed to have that bow up there. That way I can come over and just do this. Because this is the heavy bow. I need a lot more sticks. Why not? And these will kind of like fade. Just wanted to make that nice and known. But right over there's the animals, and then that animal there is one of the good animals to track and hunt. So we're actually going to do that right quick, which is that animal there. And it actually seems to be a good sized animal. And you're not always stuck in that. You can actually come into first person here. Okay, big boy. I don't know what scared you, but missed. Okay. Got it that time, but it is bony. So we are actually going to have to figure that out. And the funny thing is, I should have scanned it. That's my fault for not doing that, because technically I think the scan shows its weak point. So if we actually just do this right quick, so we can see it's one of these. Why is its weak point not highlighting like it usually does? Now, I should be silent. There we go. Gather.
Thank you for these gifts.
Boom. Now we got hide and we have meat. And that's how the hunting goes in this game. And there's actually another scent trail down here. So if we inspect, we can see it's an unknown species. So that right there is what we know, which is what we just hunted. But I'm actually quite interested in seeing what that other scent trail is. And we actually have enemies down here too, because it's leading us down towards our main mission objective. Okay. We got some sticks right here. Oh, full on sticks. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can I? Yep. I'll just craft out a couple and then pick up these. That way I can top off. Now, the downside is I don't know which direction these are actually flowing in. I think it's actually the direction I'm going now. If I was to guess, I believe they're going down this way. Oh, hello. What are you guys? I did not mean to shoot there. Got your weak spot. Let's gather right quick. Clean kill. Alrighty. He's right here. Go ahead and grab this one too. Fine and fine. I mean, I could get even better versions of this later on. Let's go ahead and top off again. I can't wait till I'm able to hold more, though. I gotta be careful around those, because those actually do bust. And we'll send you flying. Oh. Ouch. There we go. Clean kill and merciful.
Thank you.
Let's get it, baby.
For these gifts.
So you're going to notice down at the bottom there's 2 bars, and one is very quite low, which is the one that is only highlighted now. That is my energy bar. Now, there is an energy bar in this. Oh, what are you? Oh, we got one of you. Howdy, baby.
Thank you for these gifts.
So we got viper wolves around us. Alrighty. Good to know. And we have one of those. That's who I'm here to hunt. I did not mean to hit one of those. Which is that. Frost leaf. And if I'm not mistaken, right there is his weak point. I just got to wait for him to stand still when I'm actually able to hit him. Wait for it. Now. Clean kill and merciful, baby. Got it.
Thank you for these gifts.
All right. So the reason I'm collecting a good amount of this is because you can actually, even though in real life humanity you don't want to do this, but you can see there it says eat. If I eat this, I'm going to gain a little bit of my energy back. Now, the thing with energy in this game is energy is what gives you health regen. It's what allows you to regenerate your health. So being able to eat this, as you can see, boom, now have full energy. If I lose health, I regain my health. That's all the energy is. And this is health regeneration. Think of like Minecraft in the way if you have no food on your little hunger bar to the right, you don't gain health. That's kind of how this is, but you don't actually die in this game due to not having food, right? You just don't regen your health. But yeah, apart from that, this game is actually pretty good. And I'm not saying that that is bad. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and craft some arrows here. That way I can go ahead and collect this, get my sack full again, and have all the arrows around us, which is nice. And you're going to see these like this. These are actually pretty cool because this is where we can get vantage point and viewpoints. So you're going to see this right here where you see this little blue little thing following me up and down when I do this. Get close, I can hold square. And it's going to let me come up to a vantage point so I can see what's going on around me, which is quite nice. But these are also on areas that you have to climb up on cliffs, or you have to climb up a cliff to go somewhere else, which is actually pretty cool. And as I said, this world does have a lot of nature. It is a very large world. And it plays really nicely. So again, this stream is mainly about my thoughts because I'm about to head over and do some Call of Duty after getting some coffee, which I'm about to go start making here in a little bit. But I just wanted to give my thoughts into this game as the beginning for what I played so far. Apart from having a very long opening sequence that is just kind of boring and annoying, and the annoyance of if I was to close game and come back in and have 50 million pop-ups if I didn't like soft start it. I mean, like if I wasn't already here, leave and immediately join back in, I'd have 50 million pop-ups I have to go through in order to actually continue on with the game. But apart from that, it's just mainly because I don't own the DLCs. It's like, hey, this DLC, and it does it each time. Like if I was to hard close the app, maybe even turn my console off and back on, I'd get those 50 million pop-ups each time. But apart from that, the game is amazing. It is open world. You can see we've ventured out anywhere, and we don't have to go directly for our location over there, which is the main mission. We're able to adventure, collect, build, craft, do what we need to before going into the things. We can actually hunt, earn our skills, so we're able to gain skills, like get the skill points through levels in order to actually level up certain things. You can see I already got 3, 4, 5 different things here. So what I've went with naturally on this playthrough at the moment is first you start off with Shadow Hunter, move over, we're doing light footed, so when crouching you make no noise. And then the next one I got, which is this one, you no longer make noise from moving even while running, so I'm silent. The next thing I'm going for is this. I need to get 4 points, and I'll be able to deal 25% extra damage to weak points, giving me even more weak point damage, so I can actually just one-shot more things. And then after that, we're moving into here, which I already done a couple of, one into this one, actually 2 into this one, right? No, just 1. All right, so you can see we gain, oh no, I did do 2, it's over there. All right, so we done the first one here, which is increases health by 30, and then increase the base energy you have by 50, and the next thing I'm going under this one is going to cost 2, but eating raw food ingredients replenishes twice as much energy, so we can actually just get our energy up a lot better there. And then after that, I might go through this one and then into this one, so that way I can actually get even more energy. So that's kind of my plan at the moment, and then later we'll start getting into the combat perks and stuff like that. I'm just trying to level my character up before I get too far into the story. That way, when I do go further myself into the story, it's not going to be like complete lackluster me. It'll be the person who can actually step in and fight how the game is supposed to make you feel, where you're still kind of strong and you're kind of able to deal with everything there. That way I'm not jumping into things way too far ahead of myself and not being at the right level or have the right skills unlocked to be able to do it. So I do want to play a little bit smart in this as much as possible. But yeah, my little knowledge, guys, to what I feel at the moment, this game actually feels good. It's a game I will sit down and play more, but I've been trying to get into Call of Duty a little bit more too, just because of the fact of, well, I own it, I bought it, and I don't want to waste my money on it, meaning like never launch the game again. Because I did buy the $100 version back when I pre-ordered it, which means I don't want to be like, oh, hey, I dropped $120 on this. You know what? I played it for a month and I stopped playing it. So that's the reason I still play it. I'm going to head over and do a little bit of Call of Duty, and then probably later tonight we'll do like an actual like going in, start like doing the quest to our left there. Then we'll do some more gathering, learning some more skills, leveling the character before we move into the next quest. But yes, this game is good, and I would tell you guys, go ahead and give it a try. You guys might actually like it because it actually does feel pretty good. You can see the combat system is actually good. Now, you can see I can release the arrow. So if I do this, I can press square to release it, which is good. Another thing is you do get this zoom like you get in DayZ, which is actually cool, but it also is a focus to help you aim. So instead of just being here, I can focus in and get that nice little like focus towards the aim, but I'm not trying to shoot this bow. We're going to go ahead and cut stream here. I'm going to well, not here directly, but I'm going to fast travel. You know what? Do we just go ahead and do this, the missing hunter, so I can fast travel back here? Yes, we'll go ahead and do the missing hunter. We'll go ahead and follow this quest line, guys, and then we'll do that. The reason I'm thinking that is because the saving, actually, you can force prompt saves to happen by fast traveling, and I don't want to fast travel and have to rerun all the way back to that location in the future. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And if I'm not mistaken, I should be able... could I right here? Yep. Down there is where they are. Can I... Yep.
Everything here is on steroids.
You got it.
Ooh, I can't see directly below me, but that's perfectly fine. We're just going to kind of go down to this little lip. Down to this one. Over.
The commandos look intense, right?
Gee,
Over this.
stop being so jumpy. This one looks good.
That's the third native attack this rotation. So yeah, I'm done. Oh, was that an arrow?
Okay, I don't know about going directly towards me there, game, but we'll be fine. I am going to switch to my other bow. I'm going to die because, you know, the game doesn't understand bows aren't... There. You're not going to hear it.
You got it.
Technically, you might witness the body, but you're not going to hear the bow. So that's something I could think about. Needs a little bit of a fix.
Gee, stop being so jumpy.
And you can see what's highlighted there. That is their weak spot. I doubt the bow would have dropped off that hard. This is a long bow. I should be able to shoot straight for a little bit longer. When I say a little bit longer, I mean like further away, especially... He's seen me through all of that. Game? I don't know about you, but unless I do my vision, there is no seeing through that. Okay, we got a little bit of issues with that, with the realism, but it's fine. We'll kind of come up here. Oh god, wait, actually, I can't do that. I was thinking there was going to be like a little ledge there I could have grabbed onto. Parkour. There we go. I do want to switch my bow, though. So we're actually on the... Actually, we are on the proper bow. There we go. 20. I forgot the other bow only has 10. So when I seen 20, I thought it was like the heavy bow. I'm not on the heavy. This is the heavy. There's one directly to my left here.
Stop hiding. You ready? Copy that.
I don't know about that game. No. There we go. There we go. Grab this. Right down there's where we gotta go. Inside the quest marker. If I had to guess, let's jump up a little bit. Right over here.
Looks like the place. Maybe it's linked to... A Na'vi fought with RDA. Na'vi skills were winning, but then their bow broke. Had to flee. Doesn't look right. That's not it. Maybe not now. Maybe it's linked to... Don't think so.
Grab that right quick.
No.
You mean no, game? That's blood showing it's going this way. Is there more in here I missed? Yeah, like this. My healing bag's full.
Doesn't look right.
Okay, stop
Maybe not
investigating.
now. Maybe it's linked to... An Ikran fought in this cave. Its headpiece snapped in the struggle, clawed its way out. Maybe not now.
Okay. So that.
I wonder if... Itu stopped here. Someone or something interrupted him before he could eat. Itu landed with his Ikran Some. They fought the RDA. They got trapped in the cave but escaped up there. Is that Ikran blood? A scent trail to follow.
There. Inspect.
RDA. I'd better hurry.
Actually, what does my energy look like? Let's eat right quick. Get my energy back. Ah, it's more of these. Okay. Oh, sorry, big boy. You ain't getting out that easily. We're following is this. And there is animals down here. Drop them both. Gather.
Thank you for these gifts. Lost the scent.
It's right here. Ah, it's one of these. Hold on.
I heard her. That way.
Ooh, do I just drop here? I think I do. Hunt you right quick.
They'll kill her if I don't help.
Oh, can't gather. I missed that, but that's fine. I'm gonna move. Hold on.
Lost visual on target.
Gotta eat. Missed. Out of arrows.
Got a beat on him. Hell yeah.
Got a beat on me. Boy, you got a beat on nothing. Is that another mech? Yeah, it is. Got him.
Gotta fluid my sight.
Where'd they get grenades? Hostile. They got one of ours.
Check on Zoe. Oh, over here.
I am in here. Let me out. Hey, let me out of here.
Itu, it's me, your hunting student.
Tarentu, how did you find me?
Ep1.1 sent me to help you.
You heeded some of my lessons at least. Now get me out of this place. The door is stuck.
Hold on, I'll try and fix it.
Um,
Easy, girl.
Oh, this ain't one of those you just do this. We just repair it. Alrighty.
Help! It is
This
full
comes
of
down to
zombies.
this.
Yes, I should be able to get in now.
Come on. The difference in terrain there is like constantly making my character go up and down.
That's it.
There. Oof.
Come on. E2! Get down!
This metal bird is a trap.
I'm sorry. I was trying to let you out.
My Ikran, Zome, is she?
Still fighting. She helped me fight off the RDA.
The sky people separated us. Cornered me in here. I could hear them shooting at her, laughing at her anguish. They hunt without need.
Okay. Cutscene's
I
pointless.
tried those metal jaws in the floor, but they would not open either.
I had to
Get
guess.
back!
Damn it! I just need to get these doors open.
No clue how to do that game. Oh. So navigate this, or we do this.
That's it! That should work. Let's get out of here.
There.
Are you okay?
We escaped the metal bird. A narrow victory, Sarentu. We must fly close to death to soar through life.
That was too close.
You have my thanks, Helenai.
It was Zome who saved us. She must be a legend among Ikran.
Together we fear nothing. I saw that metal tear shoot her as she tore it down. I shall go now and tell it to her what she missed. I should never have left her. She's hurt and alone.
She can't be far. Zome is strong and brave. We will find her. Together.
We have to. You have not bonded, Sarentu. You do not know how it is.
Tell me.
A bond like no other. You fly as one, think as one.
I hope to have a bond like you and Zome one day.
That is my deepest hope for you two. I think I heard her. That way.
How did you choose her?
She chose me. That is how it is. She trusted me, and now I cannot lose her. Ah!
Dang, is he gonna die next to his bird? Or whatever it's called?
Hitu. We should stop.
No! Zome needs me. Ah!
Rest a while.
You keep looking for her. Try and find her scent. I will catch up.
Ah, got her. Guessing this way. So you need to make it over there, but running direct to point is not always the best option. meaning we might have to go around to go up. And what do you know? He's right here.
Itu, quick! I found her!
Zome! What have they done to you, my beautiful? I am here now. Let me carry your pain, Zome. Let me help you. We have to go home, Zome. You have to fight, so we can go home together. You are not fighting. You are supposed to. Do not leave me. Please. I am sorry.
But we can save her, can't we?
Return to Ewa. Until Whispering Winds lift us once more. Kindred.
A little sad.
I was too late, Itu. I'm so sorry. Please, if there's anything I can do.
Tell Itua and Vifilo I am safe. Thanks to you, friend. Zome's last flight must be honored. Perhaps we can do it together once I return to Home Tree.
I'll give you some time alone.
Leave the crash site. All right, we'll go ahead and leave. By leaving, we'll actually just fast travel like this to the home tree, which will force save the game. And this is where we can actually end the stream for this game at the moment, because I do want to kind of go over to Call of Duty and get me some coffee as well. But there we go. I like that. So as you can see, we got all these new stuff, same with the gear and ammo. Side recipes, quests, character actually is what I want. So that's what it looks like. This is what it looks like with skin. You are able to mod later on. Same with, as you can see here, there's this where we can actually take a look. So we got this, which is range resistance and health. And this is 12 health. So this is 19 health. It gives me a little bit more. So elemental resistance, cosmetic, throw this on. And then we're going to go into here, because you can see we have mods now that we can actually choose. Do we want this and this? So we are going to keep stealth. I actually can do more damage. Didn't get that yet. Stronger ammo. Okay, there we go. We're going to take a look at this, because now we can do weak spot damage, and the only string we have is that at the moment, so that's okay. Click this, where now we can actually show you got 33 damage, it's 28, that's 33. and grenade arrow. Okay, not worry about that. We do have grips, which I think we're already running that grip. And then this one, we have a string where I think we're already running this string. Okay, pretty nice. There is another bow, this, and a weapon we can get into again that we don't have yet. I need to actually go for the head and feet next for outfits. And there is crafting. If I actually come over, I think it's this way and to my left when you get to the fire, and right here. So the crafting table, once we get it, you will be able to craft. As you can see, if I come in here, there is this and this, and it requires these resources. So we need any fiber, and then this one right here is any fiber, which, yeah. Same with this. You can see there's this, and then there's this, which this is what we have now. This is kind of what I want to shoot for, so I want to kind of go for that whenever I can get it. Same as I want to actually have probably this one, and do that for each piece here, and continue moving forward. So that's something we're probably going to do in our start shooting towards is doing that. But you can see we just earned 2 skill points, which is actually really, really, really good. Boop. So now you can see it requires 4 for this. So what we're going to do instead of actually doing that, I need to get the spear at some point, but what I'm thinking of doing is go ahead and doing this. So food ingredients, raw food ingredients replenishes twice as much energy, maybe, or that's the health pounds capacity. I'm not worried about that. I might actually get into doing this maybe. So duration of food buffs increased by 25%, maybe. Cooked food increases. Cooking dish becomes easier to perform, making it more likely to gather a pristine condition. Cooking ingredients and crafting materials. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go into here. So the base damage now is increased. And these will cost 2 apiece, which is fine. So we'll actually do that and then go ahead and do this. That way, now when I get 2, I can go into anything here, which is good. And then this memory, I do not know yet. So I'll have to figure out. I have to progress through the story, I believe. Progressing it in the story to uncover it. So yes, I got to go through the storyline to do that. And then there's ancestor skills as well, which those are actually earned through, basically, if I do this, you're going to see these little points like this, where you can see deeper connection, ancestor skill. There's also one right over here. So you can see right here past the rocks, there's this one that we can go learn. And then I guess the more I explore, the more of those I can uncover. But yes, this is a very, very big map, which is actually good. But right here's where we're going to be. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to fast travel again right here just to force the game to save. Oh, I did want to save that time. That is kind of oof.
From something of a headache.
Okay, low on energy, so we'll just go ahead and eat this. So you can see now I get a little bit more for doing that. But you can actually cook food, and I'm going to show you that right quick right here. So if we go to cooking station, we can actually do select, and I guess select, and cook it. Lean meat skewer. Nice. Eat. And I can't cook that. Sadly, I can't cook that. Not going to worry about it because I need to go do the other stuff. But there we go. So that actually gave me all the energy for 24 minutes, I believe. So that's actually really, really good. So cooking and eating is actually really good there. So yeah, you can actually cook different foods. You get different stuff, cook it together, make new recipes. Yeah, very, very good game. I will say that. Very good. But time to head over to Call of Duty, guys. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and hit quit to main menu and accept. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 videos I had to compile for this because of clicking select game here kind of oofed the screen to have like a background that looked pretty cool. But as always, guys, love you guys, stay awesome, and peace.